Uh-oh. Hello there. Hello there. Little late start. I apologize for the late start. I was a little distracted. I was talking to my dear friend Julie about some stuff. How's the lighting? Let's see. Hold on. I gotta get my TikTok audience rocking because that's where my best friends are. So hold on here, YouTube audience. I appreciate you guys joining. If there's anybody there that hasn't subscribed to my page yet, please do. My audience grows every day. I have a lot of fun doing this. My name's Ken Tracy, Coffee with Ken, Illini fan. They're playing the Michigan State Spartans here in about an hour. Hello, Chris. How are you? Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get live on Saturday Night Live with Ken on TikTok. You're getting the inside scoop. Again, I appreciate we got a nice audience right off the bat. Got a nice audience night. Hold on here. Well, I appreciate your guys' patience with me because you guys give me the freedom to kind of do whatever the hell I need to do to get things going the way I need to get them going. And I'm gonna hop on live here on TikTok and I'm going to see what people are saying on YouTube. Chris missed me this morning. How was the movie last night? It was very okay, Chris. It was very okay. Hello, Kelly. Kelly was just listening to my show from this morning. Why do you guys watch my show? Why do you guys care so much? I appreciate most of you that care. Where did I put my watch? I feel naked without it. I feel naked without it. What I do? What I do? There it is. Why do you guys watch my show? I'm kind of curious. Pinky Pixie loves my show. It was weird. I was just talking to Julie and I was looking at a comment on Instagram and it was a totally hateful comment about me. It was a totally hateful comment about me. And I go, this person doesn't even know who I am. And then I saw another comment and they're going, people are saying that he does this and that he abandoned his kids and he's not paying child support and he's this and that. Who the hell is saying anything about me? Who cares about me? I don't know why you guys, and you guys are kind to me, but it's so weird. It's so weird how many people care and watch and how divisive this can be. It's so weird. And now look at me, I'm dual streaming. That must mean I'm twice as awesome as I thought I was a minute ago, which is really cool. Which is really cool. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Marty J. Hello, Chris. Hello, Pinky Pixie. Uh, what's the best coffee in the world? If I had to pick one coffee, I mean, it would be hard for me not to say, uh, it would be hard for me not to say, would it be the pumpkin spice by Starbucks? Or would it be the Sumatra by Starbucks? What would be my favorite coffee? I don't know. It'd be one of those two right now. Either the Sumatra or the uh, pumpkin spice. So yeah, what the hell? What the hell? I just have a troll over here asking me something that they're making up. Uh, I got a troll called Doctor who stalks my pages, who spreads rumors about me, who goes, "Is it true you agreed to stop seeing your kids so you could cut child support?" It doesn't matter what I say. No, it's not true. It's not true. It doesn't matter that I say it. I notice my ex-wives aren't on here saying that I cut child support. That's what I find interesting. That's what I find interesting. Angel, it's probably your issue. It's probably your issue. It's probably your issue. I got somebody hopping on over on TikTok saying that their connection's not good. Mm. No, Julie's not coming on tonight. This is not the Julie show. Julie's not coming on tonight. It's not the Julie show. Is Starbucks the home coffee too? Generally, I drink Starbucks at home, La Mesa. I generally drink Starbucks coffee at home. Right now, I'm staying at a friend's until Tuesday, and I am. She's been kind enough to have some Starbucks Sumatra coffee. I don't know if that's her regular coffee or not, but I'll tell you what, I've been enjoying it. I think we've run out of Starbucks Sumatra coffee uh, tonight. I think we're drinking a Colombian coffee, and it's not the Starbucks. Should I just let the trolls over? Should I ignore? Hey, do I have any moderators on TikTok? Do I have any moderators on TikTok? Because I got some trolls hopping on. And if you guys want to get rid of them, uh, please do. I bet you that's Frankie Francis sent me the hat and mustache. I so appreciate that. Lulu is asking if I'm ever going to come back to TikTok full time again. I don't really even know what that means. I don't know what that means. I think I'm just going to have to get off camera and go get Julie. No, 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 I won't. No, I won't. Huh. Mm, I don't know. I'm going to let TikTok just roll. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Julie. I'm going to let TikTok just roll. For some reason, TikTok is a cesspool of cesspools. It's so strange. It's so strange. Hello, John Joe. I'm going to focus here on YouTube. And if you guys want to watch on TikTok, you can. But I am going to engage with the people on YouTube. And I'm going to let the weirdos troll along on TikTok if that's what you need to do. Aries, I am right now live streaming on YouTube and on TikTok. And I don't know why I'm going live on TikTok. Because there's some good people out there. Pigfin says that, see, there's a real question. Pigfin, where year did I graduate? You graduated in 86. I went there in 86, Pigfin. You got a funny name, Pigfin. And I graduated in 1990. So I appreciate you hopping on. They're playing the Michigan State Spartans tonight, which is my first wife's alma mater. And I'm looking forward to the game. And we are going to be watching the game here tonight. And we're going to be ordering a pizza. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I asked Steve, I go, Steve, are you one of those namby-pamby vegetarian type pizza guys that's going to want green pepper and pineapple? And he goes, oh, no. I go, good. Julie asked me, what type of pizza do I like? Do I like deep dish or thin? I was hesitant to give an answer. But she said, Steve likes thin. And I go, that is perfect. That is perfect. Because that's what I like better too. And then I described why I like it. Okay, Mello, thank you for coming over here. If anybody is on TikTok and watching me and wants to come over to YouTube, we'd love to have you over on YouTube. You guys are reading the weird comments here on TikTok. I just don't understand it. And it's just endlessly weird. It is just endlessly weird. So let's hang out. I'm going to keep. Okay, Joe moved over. Hey, anybody that hasn't subscribed to YouTube, please do. Please do. TikTok's an embarrassing platform. It really is. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I'll have people tell me the live stream's easier, and maybe it is because it's designed for little kids that have little kid attention spans. MK, I appreciate you sending me the tiny diny. I appreciate you sending me the tiny diny. And I wish it wasn't this way over there. Uh, I haven't been able to follow you close enough. Jeannie Johnson Shock said, I'm sorry, Ken. I'm breaking my rule. I said I was only going to read YouTube, but I'm going to read over here. I'm sorry, Ken. I haven't been able to follow you close enough. Where are you living? How are you? I'm doing great, Jeannie Johnson Shock. You don't get 3 questions, though. Do do do. Boo do do. Isn't it, Kelly? Isn't it? It's almost hard to ignore. It's almost hard to ignore, but you gotta ignore it. You gotta ignore it. Well, Jeannie, why you can follow me over to YouTube. Well, Abe, if you care, uh, you should follow me over to YouTube. I don't know how long I'm going to be going on TikTok, and if you don't care, I get it. If you don't care, I get it. You don't have to follow me to YouTube, but I'm not promising uh, to stay on TikTok for any length of time at all. I'm just trying to touch some people. And I got 55 people watching on TikTok, and I got 28 people watching on YouTube. And I appreciate you guys. And I'm going to try my best not to let a few bad apples spoil it all. Why not go sub only comment? I don't know, Greg. I just didn't think about it. I just didn't really think about it. I just really didn't think about it. Okay. Well, I guess I can do it right now. All right. Good idea, Greg. Hold on here. How do I do it? Hold on. How do I do it? Sub only live chats. There we go. Okay. There we go. Woo! You. Woo! Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? All right. See there, I've got 1 or 2 trolls here on YouTube. I got 1 or 2 trolls, and I try to leave their comments up, but they keep at it till I delete them, and now they're deleted. What was for lunch today? Says Joe. What was for lunch today? 2 hamburgers. 2 hamburgers. Leftover, microwave, no bun, a generic A1 sauce, but with onions and mushrooms, and they were delicious. And they were delicious. So thank you for asking. Somebody said they had a bacon cheddar sandwich from Starbucks. Hey, if anybody's watching on TikTok and wants to be able to make a comment, the reason you can't right now is because I've set it to subscriber only comments. So if you want to engage, I'd either say you come on over to YouTube where 39 people are watching and it's generally a friendly, kind, good environment, or you can just sit there and kind of watch me as you will. And I would leave that up to you. But either way, that's the why you can't comment on TikTok. Yeah. Do on Tuesday. Hey Frank, it doesn't really matter. I'm glad you hope. I'm glad you hope. But my job isn't here to please you, Frank. And I don't have to answer to you either. I know you're trying to be kind, but I also know you're hanging out with the trolls. And I wouldn't recommend that. I wouldn't recommend that, Frank. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. But we have a nice audience today. We have a nice audience today. We got 46 people watching on YouTube. We got 5 thumbs up. Yvonne moved over. I appreciate that. Let me see. What was my favorite part of the day today? What was my favorite part of the day today? The part that sticks out was shoveling the driveway. I mean, they don't even have a driveway, to be honest with you, but shoveling the walk. It was a beautiful morning. I mean, okay, both are going to be snow connected. I went out there after my live show this morning and shoveled the sidewalk. And as I was talking, one thing that's tough, and I would imagine it's not just me that goes through this, but as a divorced man, and I've been twice divorced, you move out of the home. You lose a lot of the responsibilities that fill your day, the mowing the lawn, the doing the dishes, the shoveling the driveway. And so when I saw it was snowing outside today, I was excited to shovel the walk. And that, along with sitting in Starbucks today, watching the snowfall, uh, were probably my two uh, favorite times of the day. It was so pretty. It looked like one of those snow globes. The snow was coming down, and it was just a beautiful day. I heard on my ride up here the other day. Uh, okay, Frank, you want to know? I'm not didn't you confuse you for somebody else, Frank. I know who you are. My plan is to go uh, to a different town in Wisconsin and get a job and get a home and rebuild my life. That's my plan. Yeah, that's my plan, Frank. If you like it, great. If you don't, that's okay too. Yeah, yeah, that's my plan. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Lumiere, I will do well. I will do well. I will do well. And I'm looking forward to it. And it's been overdue. And I'm excited about the opportunities that are right around the corner. Yeah. My babies are beautiful. I FaceTime with them yesterday. And, but my babies are beautiful. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Jill says she's coming to visit. Yeah, Frank, don't take, but you know what I'm saying, Frank. Maybe you guys all are getting too involved in somebody's life. Maybe you're all getting too involved in somebody's life. I think y'all are. And again, most of it comes from the negative commenters. But I got Frank, a guy I don't even know, going, I hope you're going back to Naperville. Frank, I don't even know who you are, but you hope I'm going back to Naperville. Maybe you shouldn't care. Maybe all of you shouldn't care. You know, I'm just a guy doing his best, making the decisions, uh, making the best decisions I can for me and my kids. But I got people hopping on, throwing bullshit left and right at me and making up lies and saying untrue things and gossiping about a guy that's not worth gossiping about. I'm a guy here. I'm sitting in a room in Wisconsin. I'm excited because I'm going to order a pizza and watch a basketball game tonight. I got four beautiful kids. I love them to death. I pay child support for them all. I'm not abandoning any, but I made some decisions that I think are best for me and my family and my ex wives and my kids. But for some reason, uh, I think you guys care too much. And it's just kind of weird. And it kind of makes me sad. It kind of makes me sad. I mean, you guys say mean things about my friends. You create fake pages about my friends. It's just kind of sad. Uh, I appreciate that, Lisa Smith. No, not Kentucky versus Texas. Illinois versus Michigan State. I appreciate that, John Joe, in your kind words. I do. Doo, doo, doo. My coffee's almost gone. Should I go get some more coffee? Should I go get some more coffee? Okay, well, I appreciate that, Alexander, but it's not just me. You know what I mean? It's not just, no, not go green. It's not just me. No, Julie's not going to go on my show anymore. You guys can stop asking. Julie did an interview with me. She's not part of my show. Hi, Julie. All right. Yeah, YouTube's better. Oh, you're a subscriber. Do I drink hot cocoa? Very good question. Uh, Sometimes, not very often, though. Not very often. Uh, Go Volunteers. They beat Vanderbilt today, I believe. Uh, uh, yeah, Dolph Ziggler. I don't think I want you on my channel anymore. I just don't think I want you on my channel anymore. I'm gonna go back to removing people. I've always kind of thought Dolph Ziggler was a troll. He asked about whether Julie was going to be on my show, and I said no. And he goes, "Geez, you don't have to get all angry about it." I didn't get all angry. I just answered his question. I had a wonderful Saturday, Ryan. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate that. We got so much snow here in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. And I was promised that there would be no snow. That because Oshkosh is by Lake Winnebago, it creates a bubble around Oshkosh and it doesn't get any weather. I'll tell you what, our walk was shoveled like 3 times today. I was planning to go to Appleton to look for a home, a job. There was a third thing, maybe a church, and maybe a gym. I can't tell you how exciting it is being up here and having, what was the saying? Not the unknown, investing in the, what was the saying? What was the saying? Oh, wait, I might have it right here. No, I don't. Maybe I have it right here. To be investing in what could be. I spent the last 6 years trying my best living in Naperville, Illinois. going from a pretty successful realtor into a relationship, into a marriage, into kids. And it's going to be the hardest 6 years of my life that I ever had to go through. But because of that 6 years, I found faith. I've worked on my physical well being, my mental health. I stopped drinking alcohol. And I cannot tell you how excited I am to be able to invest in what could be. And it feels really, really, really good. And just today, like I said, uh, I have a church that I'm leaving in Naperville, and it makes me kind of sad because I love the church. Um, but I'll bet you there's some new cool churches up here too. I have a downtown in Naperville that I'm going to miss. But I'll bet you there's some cool coffee shops and cool things to discover up here as well. I had various homes in Naperville, uh, some of which I love, some of which, uh, maybe I didn't love so much. But I'll tell you what, yesterday I was on Redfin and I was looking at little homes for sale in Appleton, Wisconsin, and found a home. It's kind of funny. Some things change, some things don't. And kind of fell in love with this home. It was a little two-bedroom, one-bath ranch, and the picture of it was in the snow, and it's like 1,100 square feet with, you know, be perfect. One room for me and one room for my two babies. And if my big girls ever come up and visit me, we could figure it out. I could sleep on the couch and they could sleep in my room or whatever. But it just got me so excited, and the price point on it was affordable, and the neighborhood on it was awesome. But despite that, as excited as I was, the home's under contract 24 hours after coming on the market. So, be it Appleton or Naperville or anywhere else in the United States, it seems like the housing market is pretty hot. Uh, Alexandra said she's praying that I find a great church and a local coffee shop that brings me joy. Yeah, yeah. The church I've got no idea about. I came into a coffee shop that really enjoyed the other day, and uh, I'm looking forward to going back. Lisa Smith said, How did I decide on Wisconsin?" I like Wisconsin. I always have. I've grown up in Illinois. Illinois is famous for having Chicago, but outside of Chicago, I don't think there's a huge draw to Illinois. It's one of the flattest states. I think it's the second flattest state in the country behind Florida. And politically, I'd say it's left of where I'd want it to be. It's a very blue state. And I think Wisconsin's kind of a nice combination, a little more rural. And I'll tell you what, I've been here for 4 days, and I've noticed people holding the door open and being kinder up here than they are in Illinois. And I'm not saying the people are bad in Illinois, but I also noted it this summer when I drove out to Yellowstone. I noticed in Iowa how many people were holding the doors open, and it just felt nice. It seems like, I don't know, somebody somewhere taught the people in Wisconsin, I don't know, maybe manners, but maybe it's not just manners. Maybe our country or the world has lost its sense of chivalry a little bit. Maybe in an effort to neutralize our genders and take away what makes us special or different, and make all bathrooms unisex. And maybe we've lost a little bit of what we shouldn't have lost. And gentlemen holding doors open for ladies. If that makes me old fashioned, tar and feather me and call me old fashioned. But I can't tell you how good it feels to be up here and see people holding doors open for other people. And there is no doubt it happens more here than it does in Illinois. And there is no doubt it happened in Iowa and Nebraska more than it did in Illinois. And I think there's probably a reason for it. And I don't know what, but I promise you, as a guy that grew up in Illinois and loves Illinois still and spent most of his life in Illinois, people hold doors open more in Wisconsin, Nebraska, and Iowa than they do in Illinois. And I don't know what that means. Uh, yeah, I don't know what that means, but I think it's a good thing. I think it's a really good thing. Alexander said she could never live in Nebraska. You love Southern chivalry. Uh, yeah, but what I'm saying, it seems, and I've only been here 3 or 4 days. It seems. Oh, in the Northeast. Yeah, I was amazed this summer when I rode across the country. Candy saying Nebraska's great, and again, Iowa was the same thing. And it was young men holding doors open, and even if you were 15 feet away walking into a McDonald's or whatever, they'd hold the door open for you and they'd wait, and you'd have a chance to acknowledge them and say thanks. And it happens more here. And maybe it's because it's small town, maybe it's because it's rural, maybe because it's just not Illinois. But I'll tell you what, it feels nice. Um, and I'm looking forward to having a new start here in Wisconsin. You know, things could change. I could not get a job here in Wisconsin. I might not find an opportunity that I'm looking for, or a job that pays enough, or a house that's cheap enough, or whatever other combination, and things might not work out. And I might head back to, I don't know, Chicagoland tomorrow. But I'm excited uh, to invest a little bit in what could be, and what could be for me, what could be for my family. Uh, I say it a lot on this show that I got about 30 years left on this planet, and I want to do something really good for it. Oh, yeah. Jill's asking, are hotels cheaper in Wisconsin? I don't know. I don't know, Jill. Hello, Miles. How are you? We got a great audience today. If I can add up, and I'm totally ignoring TikTok. I apologize those on TikTok that are watching me over there do a side face as I'm looking at my computer here on YouTube. I mean, I don't apologize that much. You guys could come over to YouTube and join me there. I just have you on as an afterthought because I had to turn it to subscriber only because the whole page was taken up by trolls, and I just thought that was ridiculous. But anyway, we got a great audience tonight. We got 56 people watching here on YouTube. We only have 6 thumbs up. I think we could do better than that. I'd like to see us get to 10 thumbs up pretty quickly. Wouldn't take a whole lot. And I think it would tell the algorithms at YouTube to push my audience or push my show out to a larger audience. When I can, when I'm not talking about Wisconsin, or when I'm not talking about trolls or gossip about just a guy that doesn't matter enough to have anybody gossiping about. And that's not fake modesty. I was talking to my daughter Erin 2 months ago, and she goes, Dad, you got haters. You're not worth hating. We're out at Olive Garden having dinner. I go, I know, it's so weird. She goes, like, Donald Trump has haters. You're just you. And I couldn't really explain to her why. I couldn't really explain to her why. She knows me. She loves me. She knows I love her. Couldn't explain to her why. If I had to put an answer on it, I'd say there must be somebody out there that uh, is afraid to chase their dreams and afraid to make a difference and wants to do what they're told and sees somebody that's living life a little bit different and it's offensive to them. Uh, but it's still kind of weird. And occasionally it affects my friends because the haters will say mean things about my friends. And that doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. I mean, I'm not even worth hating, but my friends certainly aren't. They're just nice people. And I know it won't stop, but I wish it would. Will I still be friends with Miss Julie when I leave? I don't really understand the question. Lily Thomas asked, "Who am I living with in Wisconsin?" Can't I report the trolls? No, no, unfortunately, I can't. I mean, it doesn't do any good. It doesn't do any good because they can just create new accounts. So it doesn't do any good. Lily wants to know if I bought a house in Wisconsin. No, I haven't. I've only been up here 3 days. I can't afford to buy a house. I sold my scooter. I own a Kia Soul that I bought in November for $20,000. And I lived in it for like 6 weeks so I could afford to pay my child support to my two ex wives while I was waiting tables. Seems like a good story. But for some reason, people want to paint me to be some mean, horrible villain. Uh, it's just weird. It's just weird. And I don't get it. I've spent more time being live on video than, I don't know. I mean, this is me. This is who I am. Uh, I don't know. If somebody doesn't like it, I don't know why they have to watch or have to create fake pages or fake accounts or say mean things or attack my friends or it's just so weird. It is just so weird. Uh, do not give them energy. Yeah, I appreciate that. What about working on a cruise line or a resort? I did that. Actually looked into it. There's a company here in America called Viking Cruises, and I looked into it, and I actually interviewed with it. But I was talking to the guy on the phone, and it was something similar. I worked in Yellowstone last summer, and I missed my kids, and I missed life, and I missed society, and was working in Yellowstone as a waiter, uh, and needed to come back because my kids needed me. So I did, and took care of what I needed to, and continuing on. Have I considered trying any remote sales position just to make some extra bread at home? I don't think I'm any good at sales. I don't think I'm any good at sales. I was talking to a guy, Big M, who might be watching TikTok, and he said he's a natural salesman. And I can tell by talking to him that he is. I think we're both high energy and we're both enthusiastic and positive people. But I could tell just by talking to him that he's more of a closer and I'm more of a me. So yeah, I don't think I'm any good at sales. So could I do a sales job at home? I probably suck at it. I probably suck at it. Yvonne said I should come to Texas. Very much door holding. I don't really like Texas, Yvonne. Don't take it personally. And if anybody's watching from Texas, don't take it personally. My brother lives in Austin, Texas. It's too hot and too brown for me. I didn't like Texas a whole heck of a lot. And I like the Midwest. I like weather. I love this snow. I love shoveling snow. I love sitting at Starbucks watching the snow fall today. I love I don't even love skiing, but I love snow. I like fall. I like soft grass and hot summers and cold winters. And yeah, Texas doesn't have that. Is there a train from Wisconsin to Naperville? I don't know. Why do you ask? Uh yeah. Alexandra lives in Tennessee and she says she's not a fan of Texas. Well, Tennessee's kind of neat because it's got weather and it's got seasons as well. And it's a really green country. Connor, I appreciate you saying that. Thank you so much. It's weird. Since we went to subscriber only, things have been so much nicer. And I forget who suggested going to subscriber only. Somebody over on TikTok. And it's been so much quieter and so much nicer. Yeah. You know what I'm excited about? My pizza. I'm hoping that Julie hasn't ordered it yet. I mean, if she did, it's okay. But I do not want it sitting on the kitchen table getting cold while I'm doing my coffee with Ken show. I'll promise you that. I'm not even that hungry, but it's going to be good. I've never had pizza in Wisconsin, or at least not that I can remember. And I'm hoping it's good. I'm a little skeptical, a little concerned. But either way, pizza's pretty good. What toppings? Uh, well, I threw out to Steve and Julie that sausage, pepperoni, and black olives my favorite. But that's not a must. So if they want to mix and match some combination of something, uh, that'd be okay with me. But sausage, pepperoni, and black olives, awesome. My favorite pizza chain, I don't even know. My favorite pizza chain would probably be some joint uh, that I don't even know yet. Some little bar that makes a really great thin and crispy pizza with plenty of cheese and plenty of sauce and plenty of ingredients with really crunchy crust. So that'd probably be my favorite. Rocky Rococo are good in Wisconsin, says Jill. Jill, are you the one that was going to call me? There was a Jill that was going to call me that never did. Chris said he loves pineapples and jalapenos. Well, I mean, you do you, Chris. And if you love pineapples and jalapenos, uh, keep at it and keep loving on it. Have Has everyone watching on YouTube and on TikTok subscribed and followed my show? I make no secret about it. I make no secret about it that my long term dream is being a full time content creator. And I think for some reason, that kind of offends some people. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. But either way, I make no secret about it. I think I've been knocked down a lot in life because God wanted me to get back up. And I've been given the voice and the ability to tell a story uh, to be able to do this. And I'm going to keep doing it. And if anybody new is watching, I go live on the sixes every day, or pretty much every day, 6 in the morning and 6 o'clock at night. And I have a lot of fun doing this. And usually we talk about some good things. Tonight I was a little distracted. Sometimes I'm a little distracted. It's kind of tough when you go live twice a day. Sometimes you're not in your cheeriest mood or feeling your best or what have you. And I haven't missed a day in just about a year. Uh, I'll tell you what, there's been some hard days over that year. Uh, oh, Craven Moorhead. You can't hop on my show near the end and say, "Hello, Ken. What did you talk about today?" and expect me to give you a full recap on the stories that we talked about today. I don't know what I talked about today. I honestly don't. My lives tend to blur together a little bit. And people always will reach out and go, "How'd it go? Was it a good show?" I don't know. Just kind of me doing my thing, hopping on for an hour in the morning and an hour at night and talking about life and whatever comes to mind and trying to engage with an audience and trying to make a little bit of a difference. Doesn't always work, but hopefully it does. Well, we got some people really digging into this pizza conversation on YouTube. Miles, I was just going to suggest that it is good, but not my favorite. Pineapple, jalapenos, barbecue sauce, chicken is a great combo. Sorry to make a face, because again, I think you guys should do you and eat whatever the heck kind of pizza you want. But the thought of the one that was just described, pineapple, barbecue chicken, and jalapenos, it doesn't even sound like a pizza. That sounds like a different food altogether. To me, pizza's got to be a red sauce with like mozzarella cheese. You start throwing pineapples on it, I don't know what you're talking about, or even jalapenos. Jalapenos almost make it a non-pizza. Barbecue chicken, what is that? I mean, I like barbecue chicken. Would I want it on a pizza? I don't think so. I don't think that I would. Doesn't mean you guys shouldn't do you. And you guys, whether you're on TikTok or whether you're on YouTube, shouldn't get it whatever type of pizza you want, because we're all different. And I'm not going to judge you because you like barbecue chicken and pineapple and jalapenos on your pizza. I might not invite you over for dinner to have pizza with me because that's not what we're going to get. John Joe says, okay, wait, Craven Moorhead says they like bacon and onion pizza. Craven, I could roll with bacon and onion. I'll tell you what, onions are underappreciated ingredient on a pizza, in my opinion. Uh, there are two Saturday Night Lives. Frank can't hit a thumbs up. Hey, Frank, I still love you. I hope you're not mad at me. I just get a lot of people caring too much and attacking me about where I'm living and the decisions I'm making. I hope you understand that. Do I like anchovies? Not really on a pizza. Not really on a pizza. I mean, they overwhelm the pizza. Here in Indiana, they have Noble Romans at gas stations, says Welch Snack. Well, this is a huge conversation about pizza. Craven's making Jill hungry. Well, Alexander, I appreciate how well you know the systems. You must be a smart woman because you're always really good at figuring this stuff out. Well, Frank has no thumb. Not on either hand, Frank. It'd be hard without the thumb. I think the thumb is our most valuable finger. Is the thumb a finger? I'd say yes. Yes, we have five fingers. And without the thumb, we would only have four and a thumb. Or we have 10 fingers, or eight and two thumbs. The thumb differentiates us from the animal. And what do they call that? A opposable thumb? Yeah, because we can do this. We can pick up things. Versus if we just had a paw and it was all kind of attached, we couldn't. Think how hard it'd be to type if we just had a paw. We wouldn't get much done. Who would write? Who would be able to write? I don't know. Am I an Illinois basketball fan? I sure as heck am. And they are playing, is it 7:30 Eastern? I think they may have started. They may have started. They might be 25 minutes into their game, and I'm looking forward to watching it, and I'm looking forward to eating some pizza, and I'm looking forward to my Sunday, and I'm looking forward to new adventures and investing in what could be. All right. Well, thank you, Chapter Chaser. I'll be a little less anxious. Uh, uh, Wait, Frank got it. Frank, give me the thumbs up. You found your thumbs. Give me the thumbs up. It starts at 8 Eastern. Okay. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I've always said I've got the smartest audience on social media, and I really think I do. Uh, I really think I do, or at least you're really good with Googling things. Hey, Bradley Clark, you're over there on TikTok. Most of the action's hanging out on YouTube. I had too many trolls hopping on TikTok, so I had to go subscriber only. So if you want to talk, you probably can't over there, but you could if you come over to YouTube. And anybody over on TikTok, you're welcome to come on over to YouTube. I'm probably going to talk for another 9 minutes. I like to keep my show about an hour. And all right, well, thank you so much, Frank. We've got 12 thumbs up, and that's not bad. I love 12 thumbs up. I am grateful for the thumbs up I've gotten. But you know what's better than 12 thumbs up? 13. Can somebody out there in YouTube land give me another thumbs up, please? And I'll be honest with you. Once somebody does, I'm going to hit somebody up for another one. But somebody out there in YouTube land, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Let's do it. Let's do it. Well, Alexander, I'm counting on my end. My end only says 12. I can't even beg you guys to give me that 13th thumbs up. Might have missed this. Are you still in Wisconsin, aka Culver's Land? Is Wisconsin Culver's Land? I haven't even. There's 13. Thank you so much for giving me my 13th like or thumbs up. I have not seen a Culver's in Wisconsin. We got plenty of them in Illinois, and yeah, plenty of them in Illinois. But I haven't seen a Culver's, and I'm still in Wisconsin, and I'm going to be in Wisconsin for the foreseeable future. I'm hoping to find a job, a home, and a new life for me and my family up here in Wisconsin. And I'll tell you what, that makes me smile. That makes me smile. I spent a long time in the suburbs of Illinois and called them home for the longest time. But the last 6 years, I wouldn't. Yeah, wish on anybody. And it's kind of left me a bad taste in my mouth for the suburbs of Chicago a little bit. And maybe I just need a break. But sometimes you need a break, and I'm looking forward to having one. Yeah. You went to your first Culver's in January in South Carolina. What'd you get? A double butter burger? Nuchu said they're number 16. Well, thank you so much, Nuchu. Hey, Alexander, I know you're out there. There you are. You're giving me all those thumbs up. Are you watching my subscriber growth? And are you stressed out at all that it's slowed? Alexander and I, she's my goal planner. She's my business liaison. Ooh, a chocolate shake. Chocolate shakes are nice. She's my business planner. And she and I together, we had a little huddle, a virtual huddle, if you will. And we decided that we wanted 6,000 subscribers by the end of February and 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year and 1 million subscribers by the end of 2029. And we were started off very quickly, but our growth is slowing. But sometimes in life, growth's not linear. Sometimes it's parabolic. Sometimes you'll have declining growth for a little bit. All right, Alexander said, stressing doesn't solve anything, friend. Just keep doing your thing and trust it'll grow. Alexander, that is so true. That is so true. And I thought about it a little bit today. Uh, I thought about it a little today and was thinking about everything I got to get done by Tuesday. I got to get a lot done by Tuesday. And if my first response was one of stress and fear and crap, am I going to get everything figured out? Am I going to get the job, find the house, this and that? And I started feeling a little stressed about it. But then I started singing. Started singing a gospel song, a Christian song, and started getting excited about what I needed to do over the next few days. And I am excited about it. Ooh, shoot. Oh, is that good? Still got my bag of peanut M&Ms. It is unopened. It is unopened. You know the key is that it's unopened. Because had I opened it, it would most likely be gone by now. It would most likely be gone by now. Lisa Smith said, "Why Tuesday?" Just it's a date that is set that I need to get some stuff done by, Lisa Smith. Nothing really specific that you need to worry your pretty little head about. Open it up when I get a job to celebrate. I love it. MBK, you say willpower. Uh, I guess it's willpower, or it's the full knowledge that I have absolutely none, and the fact that I've been eating too much cheese, or not even that much cheese. I don't know. I think I ate too much trail mix today. And I've talked about it before. As delicious as it is, kind of sits in your belly like a brick and doesn't leave you feeling very hungry. And I think I probably put on 2 pounds in the last 3 or 4 days just being in Wisconsin, just breathing in the air. So, what do I got to do in the next few days? I got to nail down a job. I got to nail down my housing situation. I don't have to nail down a church, but I would love to. But I'll explore a church tomorrow. It might not be my church. It probably won't be my church. But I'm going to go to church tomorrow morning here in Wisconsin and uh, enjoy that. And I got to find a gym. So those are a few things I get to do in the next few days. Yeah. Phil, I don't think I'm going to go to a Byzantine church. Since till this moment, I've never heard of a Byzantine church. Pinky Pixie's wondering how she can send me a thumbs up. I don't know how you can send me a thumbs up. Jill, I don't really worry too much about weight gain. I talk about it now, but I'm just sitting here with a full tummy. So I'm feeling kind of fat. The nice thing about weight gain, I know how to fix it. Do any of you want the secret to losing weight? Do any of you want the secret to losing weight? Go hungry for a little while. Like right now, I said I probably gained 2 pounds um, since I've been up here, and maybe I have, maybe I haven't. But I'll tell you what, I go hungry for the next 12 hours. I don't eat for the next 12 hours. I lose a half a pound. It's amazing how that works. I think we so complicate things in life that don't need to be complicated. Uh, you don't need to count anything other than how many hours a day you spend hungry. You spend a few more days or hours a day hungry, you're going to lose weight. I promise you. It's true. Stopping drinking isn't really hard, guys. If anybody out there wants to stop drinking, It's not hard, or it's not complicated. It's simple. Don't drink. Don't drink. Stop making excuses. Stop telling yourself you're addicted. Stop calling it a disease. Just stop drinking. It'll change your life. Doo, doo, doo. Yeah. I don't even know if it's mind over matter. Again, I'm on so many alcohol pages on Facebook, and people are always going, "Oh, dang it. Started drinking beer again. What do I do? Stop." You don't have to go on Dr. Phil or keep drinking and just stop whining about it. If you want to stop, stop. If you want to lose weight, spend a little more time hungry. You want to get a little more spiritual, spend some more time at church or maybe pick up a Bible. But doesn't have to be that complicated. And have faith that things are going to be okay. Kind of like Alexandra said a little bit ago, that stress doesn't solve anything. Just take a deep breath and realize that things are going to work out okay, and that everything's going to take place between now and Tuesday, and that I'm going to get the exact job that I'm supposed to get between now and Tuesday. And if for any reason I don't, I wasn't supposed to get any of the jobs I went into, and I'm supposed to get the next one that comes along, and that things are going to be okay, and that I'm going to have get the house that I'm excited about, and I'm going to have my kids up here for extended periods of time. Everything's going to be okay. Yeah, I appreciate all the hearts popping up over there on YouTube. I really do. I really do. I don't even know what it means to get hearts over on YouTube, but I appreciate it. Hold on one second here. I was checking in on the pizza situation. I was worried it was going to be out there and it's all gone. Uh, Fortunately, there's no sign of pizza. So anyway, I don't know how much I have for you tonight, but I really appreciate you guys hopping on, be it TikTok or be it YouTube, and subscribing to my page and following along in my story. I have a lot of fun doing this show. We're gonna have a crazy few days, but you won't need to. You don't need all the details. You guys have your own details in life. You have your own stuff. You have your own stuff, and I know you do. And uh, hopefully me handling my stuff isn't just, you know, gossip for you guys to chat about and troll pages or whatever. Hopefully somebody out there that's not maybe commenting or whatever is going, okay, well, if Ken's handling this, maybe I can handle my stuff too. And hopefully getting something valuable from my little adventure or sharing my little adventure that is life. And Craven said, Ken, I tried finding you on TikTok, but it says I can't add you as a friend. Well, TikTok doesn't have friends, do they? Says that my profile is private. Well, I think you're looking to the wrong profile. Look up Coffee with Ken. And there's a bunch. There's a bunch. I promise you, my profile is not private. My profile's not private. So, Craven, I'm on TikTok. You're just looking at the wrong one. Uh, so be careful with that. Be careful with that. You don't want to get on that page. I promise you that. You're going to go, yuck, nastiness. But my game has begun, says Chapter Chaser. Go Illinois, take down Michigan State. Know that my first ex-wife, love that I have two, Nicole, is sitting there in Oswego with her husband, and they're going, "Go green!" And they've got the Michigan State flag hanging outside their house. And know that I have a special fondness when Illinois plays Michigan State because of that. And know that it's a big game for me and that I'm excited about the game and I'm excited about my pizza and I'm excited about my weekend and I am excited about my next several days and the snow outside and the invest the ability or the opportunity I have to invest in what could be. And I want to thank you guys for joining on both social media platforms. I hope you have a wonderful night and that you're feeling good and that you are loving yourself. And this is hard for me to do with two hands, and that you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Hold on here. Let me see if I can do it. Have a great night and hope you tune in tomorrow morning. Bye bye.